Anyway, it's spelled barf. It just spelled barf. This is Tony Stark at his pettiest. Hey everybody, welcome back. It's me, Lando Payne, with another Lando list. So today's video is going to be me dissecting down the top villains in the MCU created by none other than Tony Stark, Iron Man. Let's get into it. Coming in at number 8, I have Justin Hammer. Justin Hammer came in Iron Man 2, played by Sam Rockwell, and what I believe is a very underwhelming Iron Man movie. Justin Hammer, his whole thing is he's just pretty much Tony Stark from Wish, and he's just kind of a clown. Coming in at number 7, staying along with this Iron Man 2 thing, we have Ivan Vanko Whiplash. Now, Whiplash to me was just kind of a wash in this movie. I love Whiplash in the comic books, and honestly, he should have been more of a threat in this movie. He should have given Iron Man a little bit more run of his money, but this is what we got. We got Iron Man 2, and unfortunately, I have to give you this in this order. Coming in at number 6, I have Obadiah Stone. Obadiah Stone from Iron Man 1, the very first villain in our MCU. And I was very excited to see this movie. I remember the trailer when it first came out. It had me on the edge of my seat. The crazy thing about Obadiah Stone, though, he actually loves Tony.
Went that bad, huh?
Just because I brought pizza back from New York doesn't mean it went bad.
Uh-huh.
Your father, he helped give us the atomic bomb. Now what kind of world would it be today if he was as selfish as you?
He actually had a lot of love for Tony. He just disagreed with how Tony took the business. And sorry, money gets in the way between, money reigns supreme in this case. We love Obadiah Stone. I love Jeff Bridges' portrayal of that role, but here he is, number 5 on my list. Number 6. Coming in at number 5. Now, this is where I'm starting to get into the characters that I've really had a lot of fun watching. And now we're talking about Adrian Killius, Guy Pearce, Iron Man 3. Now, Adrian Killius, he kind of reminded me a lot of like Jamie Foxx's Electro. He had the really bad hair.
What is that?
Why do all like evil scientists have like bad hairdos at first? So Adrian Killius here is in Iron Man 3 with the Extremis virus, and there was kind of a bait and switch on us. A lot of people didn't like Iron Man 3 because how it was set up. We were all led to believe that the villain of that movie was going to be the Mandarin, and man, the Mandarin looked so intimidating. I remember those trailers. God, it was going to be so dope. You'll never see me coming. Adrian Killius was pretty dope in the movie. I really enjoyed him. I love what Guy Pearce brought to the role. Unfortunately, we won't be seeing him back in again because, spoilers, he didn't make it out of Iron Man 3. Coming in at number 4, and this one's going to hurt, but it is what it is. We got Ultron. Now, I wanted Ultron. The reason why I'm so upset about this one is because Ultron should have been a clear number 1. If you know anything about the comic books, you know that Ultron is out here. He's an Avengers level threat. He's not to be played with. But unfortunately, we were kind of let down in this movie. Avengers Age of Ultron did not age well. In fact, it's my least favorite of the Avengers films. I just wanted to be a little bit tougher, and Ultron was supposed to be this thing that Tony Stark was going to be doing for good. Tony Stark said, yo, I saw the visions. He's been seeing visions, and he's like, yo, we all going to get our asses handed to us in the next few years, so we're going to be ready for it. You know, we talk about Batman with prep time. Iron Man was like, yo, I got time to prep for everything. So he's like, I want to make a protecting suit and armor around the world, and this is going to be Ultron. But Ultron is a little too smart for us. If we want peace, humans got to go. It was a bad day for Tony Stark when he made Ultron. Moving to number 3. Now, these is the top tier creme chef's kiss villains that were created from Tony Stark. And I love to talk about these ones. Now, number 3, we got Adrian Toomes. We got Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton is back in his bag in this one. And I love how Michael Keaton was, because Michael Keaton was menacing in this one. And he is wrecking shop to my homie Peter. Adrian Toomes pretty much is like, yo, he used to work for this thing called Damage Control. And what Damage Control is, they are a unit that cleans up the messes that the Avengers makes when the Avengers go on their mission saving things. But what happens is he kind of loses his contract. Once again, Tony Stark playing with people's money. Never get in between a man and his money, bro. I be trying to tell people that. And my man Adrian Toomes is like, okay, cool. Run them pockets. and he becomes the Vulture. He was awesome, and I love how he was in this movie, and I want to see more of Michael Keaton's Vulture because they didn't kill him off, thank God, because I want to see more of this character come back up, but not in Morbius 2. God damn it, Morbius. At number 2, we have Quentin Beck Mysterio. So the whole thing about Quentin Beck used to work for Stark Industries, and he was actually developing the holographic technology that we saw like in Civil War a little bit. Some of that technology on display, he was creating that. And he pretty much got pissed off with Tony Stark because like Tony fired him, and then like he renamed his like life's work. Anyway, it spelled barf. It just spelled barf. This is Tony Stark at his pettiest.
Trespassing in this city and on this planet. It means get lost, Squidward.
Totally disrespectful. I ain't even mad for Quentin Beck to want to go after Tony Stark. Like, yo, I'm coming for that ass, bruh. And that's exactly what Quentin Beck does. But he can't go after Tony anymore because Tony Stark is dead. So, in fact, it's weird. He gets up with Nick Fury, and now he's out here fighting Peter Parker. He's acting like Peter Parker's mentor. And I thought he was good, man. He had me fooled. But when the turn happened, we found out he was actually out here on that villain stuff. Man, that's the trick to a good villain. Now, the number one villain that Tony Stark created, and I really can't even pin this one all on Tony, but I will. I will anyway, because that's what it's going to do. The number one villain, Baron von Zemo.
You're going back to prison. If I may.
Yes. Baron von Zemo is my favorite villain. And the whole thing I like about him is he's a very smart military kind of like general. But he's just pissed with the Avengers because of what happened in Sokovia. He's even bringing in foreign people we didn't even know was out there in the MCU. Like Black Panther gets into the mix. Baron Zemo brought them all out. And honestly, he didn't necessarily lose. Yes, he did get locked up, but what he did had lingering effects. It tore apart the Avengers. That's what makes a good villain. And he had a lot of depth to his character. I love how they even brought him back in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I really think I'm invaluable.
Shut up.
And how they utilized him there. He was a little bit more empathetic. He has a lot of character depth that I really want to see this pursued more. Now, we got the Thunderbolts movie coming out. We did not see him in the lineup, but I will not be surprised if he is still a part of that movie in some kind of a way because he is instrumental with the Thunderbolts. Just like how Loki is used, I want to see Baron Zemo used in that kind of way too. To me, they're just as charismatic. But guys, this has been my list of the top villains created by Tony Stark. What did you think about this? Are you still here? Are you still listening to me? What do you guys think about it? I would love to hear your thoughts. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what your guys' list is. I want to see it. Did I leave someone off of this list? Let me know. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Join the Lando Project where we celebrate fandom. You guys know what it is. Finger guns, we out of here.